It's the second day of the first ever Prime Minister Youth Camp and cycle rally in the border area 2023. And let me tell you, this entire youth camp event is being supervised and conducted by the 22 Arunachal Pradesh Battalion NCC Pasighat. So right now I have got this Lieutenant Colonel M S Nijjar here with me to discuss and to get more insightful information. He is also the commanding officer of the 22 Arunachal Pradesh 22 Battalion NCC Pasighat camp commandant. Sir, first of all, welcome to our channel Arunachal 365.
Thank you.
Sir, first question, sir. This is a government event, and obviously you've also been appointed by the government level. So this question I would like to ask you that is it your first time, being the commanding officer here at Mechuka, being part of such event?
No, this is not the first time I'm in Mechuka. This under the border expansion plan of NCC. I came here in 2021, to be precise, December 2021, to open the NCC subunit in the farthest most school of Arunachal Pradesh, and that is the time when I came here and I motivated the cadets. I told them the benefits of the NCC and all the facilities, all the benefits once they grow up to be better citizens, responsible citizens, personality development, joining the forces, armed forces and the paramilitary forces, and what all benefits they will be getting once they are NCC cadet. And this is the second time I'm here.
Okay, sir, we can see that it's the second day of the youth camp, and the entire this youth camp is being supervised under your command.
Yes.
So, yeah. So, sir, so far, how's this youth camp going on so far, sir?
It's going wonderfully well. I must say that I must compliment the efforts made by the state administration, especially the education department. The camp is a joint the camp is organized by the state education department with the DDSE Shiyomi district, and the camp is being conducted by 22 AP Battalion NCC Pasighat of the Dibrugarh group under the NER directorate. The josh, the motivation, the what I'll say that the to know things, the cadets, most of the 99% of the cadets have come first time to this northmost district of Arunachal Pradesh. And today we went to Air Force Station, the ALG, and it was a wonderful exposure. The cadets, the students loved it, the fire brigade display. And before that we had a lecture from the medical department about the lifestyle diseases, this prevention of HIV/AIDS, drug abuse. It went beyond time. Just the doctor was busy in answering the questions of the students. That shows that students are really enjoying it.
And sir, what is the idea, behind conducting such event in the border areas?
See, this whole concept has been conceived by our Honorable Prime Minister under his dynamic leadership. His vision is that we must connect the mainland with the border areas. So, as you know that over a period of time, the border areas, the challenges, the connectivity, and the type of constraints because of the border being next to them. The development of these areas and the restriction of the mainland people visiting the border areas, both the things keep the local population and the mainland population aloof. So people in the mainland, they don't know how the lifestyle, what are the challenges, and how the borders look like, and how our paramilitary and the armed forces are guarding our borders. So this idea is firstly to connect the border areas with the mainland, and secondly to make the people living in the mainland know what is how the life is there in the border areas, and to bring them, show them, like tomorrow we are going to the Indo-Tibetan border, to show them how our security forces are manning these borders under such extreme conditions, and instill a feeling of patriotism in them. And bring national integration, feeling of national integration, cultural exchange. Now students from 26 districts of Arunachal Pradesh are here, all from different tribes, 26 tribes and 100 sub-tribes. So they will be staying together for 5 to 6 days together in one hostel, eating the same food, moving around together, and in the evening in the cultural presentations they'll be showcasing their traditions and cultures. So it is both ways. Like the mainland people, through the children, they'll come to know how our borders look like and how the population over there is. The students, the youth of the country has come all the way to see them and get motivated from them, and then ultimately join armed forces, and in addition to that become better and responsible citizens.
And sir, we know this. We know that this entire event is to empower the the youth, especially.
The youth.
So now my question to you is that how is this youth camp? It's going to help in shaping children's individual development, and apart from the military education, that especially the NCC Scout Guides are be the priority. Apart from this military education, what are the other activities are being exercised under your supervision, to help in growth of children's individual development and personal development, and we can say social integration, sir?
You see that the concept of this youth camp is a wonderful concept, wherein not only the cadets from NCC and Scouts and Guides are there. Although they make 50% of the group, but then there are students from the general line also. So seeing that thing, we have designed our training program in a way that not only it gives the training or the military training, it helps in overall personality growth. We have the lectures on personality growth. It helps in the patriotic fervor. Like tomorrow we are going to the border area, and they'll be spending a day with the Indian Army. So they'll see that how they are taking the defenses, and then in the afternoon they'll be exposed to adventures like river crossing, rock climbing, slithering, and jungle firing, all under the supervision of the infantry battalion over here. So that way they'll have the spirit, spirit of adventure in them. The fear factor will go with the adventure things. Then in the evening we have literary competitions like public speaking, debate, quiz. All those things will take out the stage fear and then motivate them. And in the cultural program we have the solo dance, solo songs, cultural exchange programs in which they will showcase their cultures, as well as confidence building thing will come into them. And all that program, in the morning we have the PT and the yoga, and we have lectures on the lifestyle, diseases, prevention of AIDS, drug abuse. Then we have this course on the martial art training, Taekwondo to is more specific, that is self-defense. Then we have in the games, we have this Kho and tug of war. The Kho is our Indian game. The spirit of connectivity, the spirit of competition comes from the games. So it is overall package of personality development.
Sir, my last question to you would be that, if we talk about youth unemployment, it's one of the major crisis or issue in India. So, sir, will the students, in near futures, pertaining to employment, will there be any benefits, especially for the NCC, NSS, Scout Guide students?
Yes, of course. Already the government has put the things in place, and the present government has already put more emphasis on NCC and related NSS, the Scouts and Guides. Now, if a cadet is having NCC A certificate, B certificate, C certificate, he gets special additional marks, bonus marks in all the paramilitary forces, entry into paramilitary forces, entry into the armed forces. If he's a NCC C certificate holder, he's excused from the CDS exam. He directly goes for the SSB and can become an officer in the Indian Army. Similarly, they have the marks for in all these paramilitary forces and the state police also. Recently, the national government has given bonus marks for NCC certificate holders for the if they opt for joining the state police. In addition to this, the public sector companies under the government directions, they're giving preference to the candidates who have NCC or Scouts and Guides during their school and college days. This certainly will give them the benefit. in addition to that, the general students, now wherever we are going, they are getting to know that what all job opportunities are available as on date. Like today they went and saw the fire demonstration, so they know that they can become a fireman also. While we'll have an interaction with Indian Army, there will be a class on the Agniveer, so they will know that how they can join Agniveer. While we go to ITBP, they will come to know that how they can join ITBP. And similarly, over here we'll have the classes on what all job opportunities are there in the current scenario and in the coming days. So they